baddest bitch.
Level of control was very high.
Okay, so Tyler, let's face. Let me take on some of these questions because of course, people keep putting in there. They think that there's been some lines on the Instagram, on the media, social
Oh
media,
damn.
that have said stuff
Word?
about me. They try to tie me to things and Mimi as well.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how many times I'll tell you. I met Diddy one time. I was at the BET Awards in 2008, I think it was, when MySpace was still around. I was at rehearsal. He was at rehearsal, and he comes up to me and says, "What parties are you going to tonight?" I was like, "I don't know. Wouldn't you know what the parties are?" And he was like, "Yeah." So he got my phone number, and I said he would let me know what the popping places were. I was like, "Cool, that's it." I went back to my house, got changed, came back for the award show, and I presented at the BET Awards when I was on the show Ballers. All right, it was a sports show on BET.
Yeah.
So when I was on stage, he texts me and says, "You look so pretty." He's like, "Come backstage. We're all having drinks." It's a bunch of us. I was like, "All right, I'm bringing my best friend Alta, who introduced me to me." We go backstage. We had some drinks. I had one of them cheap ass disposable cameras. Okay, I said, "Ooh, can we get some pictures?" We took a picture. Anyone that knows me knows how playful I am. I put my hand on his face like this, and he was behind me like you know, and I put it on my MySpace, right? I put all the people I met, Patti LaBelle, LL Cool J, the picture with Diddy, Kim Kardashian, all the people. If anyone can get into my old MySpace, you can see all the pictures. He never called me that night to tell me what party he was going to. I didn't hear from him. The next day, I get a gang of text messages and phone calls from the New York number, from his number, saying, "Baby girl, why are our personal pictures on Media Takeout?" I said, "What's Media Takeout?" I didn't know what Media Takeout was at the time. He was like, "Call Fred," gave me his bat line, "and get this off." I go, "Get what off?" I went and looked. It was like, "Diddy leaves Cassie for Deal or No Deal model." I was horrified. I don't do that second, the other girls. I'm very adamant against that. B, I don't want to be attached to Diddy like that. I was cool with Kim Porter. It was not a good look to me, and he just had the twins. So anyways, I started calling, trying to get this taken down. This texted me 56 times in one day. And his moods went from, "Baby girl, why are our pictures too? If I thought you did this on purpose, I would have had you hurt." And it got crazy. So I called him back one time with my publicist friend on the line, and she heard him say that he would make me disappear. So then I had to buck up back with him and said, "Look, don't talk to me like that. I'm not scared of you." This is before I heard about some of the other right? Hanging people upside down out of buildings. So I was popping off like, "Man, you ain't about to talk to me like that." And then he goes, "What are you wearing?" And his tone changed. And I go, "What?" I never talked to him again. He never called me after that. And I have the phone still. I just have to, I couldn't charge it. The charge port went dead. So I still kept it, right? I have it. So fast forward years later, I'm at Howard's homecoming. An SUV drives by me, and someone says, "Someone wants to talk to you." And roll down the window, it's Diddy. And he goes, "Oh, you can't speak?" And I was like, "I didn't think we were friends after the last time I interacted with you." And that is it, you guys. I saw him in Vegas at a party where Jay-Z was there, Diddy was there, my friend Kathy White, that y'all keep trying to tie me into her death. It is not true. She was not having an affair with Jay-Z. She never told me she was messing with him. Matter of fact, when she died, she had a boyfriend. His name was Malcolm, and she died with him. I need y'all to stop this rumor that she was pregnant by Jay-Z. She never told me that. I never seen her pregnant. I seen her drinking. We went to Magic Mountain, Six Flags together, and was on the rides. These are not things that people that are pregnant by superstars do.
No.
They try to protect that fetus. Okay? So I need y'all to stop, and people keep saying this, and it pisses me off. I'm sure it doesn't make her family feel good to constantly see this being brought up, that she was this mistress. She never told me. I met her in Memorial Day weekend in 2008. Okay, I went to Vegas with my friend Nikki Chu. So go ask her. Okay, I've been not saying her name. She introduced me to her. We stayed in the same hotel room because back then we was broke. Okay, we doing what girls do in Vegas. We did a girls trip, and she was like, "My girl Corey, she's cool." When we went out, we saw Jay-Z's assistant, who knew me from before. I auditioned for his videos, and we were cool. She invited us to dinner at Tao. Diddy, Jay-Z, Larry Johnson was at the dinner table. And this is an exclusive, y'all. I'm finally telling y'all. We was all around. Cassie was there. Nobody was hitting on us. We were actually like sitting there like, we don't belong at this table. And then we all walked to Tao, the back entrance, and was at a club. His table was here, and we were a table over. At one point, Jay-Z handed me a bottle of Ace of Spades, and we all had our bottles up. Someone took a picture. That is it. I got drunk, went back to the room, woke up the next day like, That was it. Nobody, nobody. That's what happened. And another time we saw him was another big weekend. If y'all are not familiar with Vegas, I know I'm going long. Memorial Day weekend, fight weekend, Labor Day weekend. That's when a lot of celebrities used to come out. So it would not be rare or odd to see a Diddy, a Jay-Z, an Eve, a this or that, a Little
Yeah.
Kim. They would be out there for that. We randomly ran into him. Now, the second time we saw him, he was definitely out there and he had a show. Okay, he had a concert. And he was not paying my friend no mind. Like, we were all there and he was just like polite. And he was not flirting with no one. There was nothing going on. So I need y'all to stop with this false narrative. A blogger, Jackie Jasper of Hollywood Street King, put this story out in 2008 because he was fed it from my hating ass ex that was trying to ruin my reputation. So he was taking any little thing. Oh, she was doing this. He was doing. She's jealous that he hit on her, not her. It's not true, y'all. And y'all running with one source, and then Jaguar gets on and reiterate, brings the shit back up, and y'all believe it. Now, I'm not saying that she don't say some real stuff. I don't know her like that. But when it comes to me, I was never Diddy's girl. And if you had an address, I would serve you. But you don't, okay? If you had an address, I would serve you. Can't serve the homeless,
Hey,
okay?
there's a dude named Trap Lord Ross on YouTube. That's why this is got kicked back up. That video is probably over 1 million or so views right now of going over the situation. So I think that's what has kicked up the dust over this last couple months now of it being released on YouTube. So it's
And
stirring back
TikTok.
up on YouTube. Yeah,
People
and
want a
TikTok.
conspiracy theory so bad.
Yeah.
Like they want it so bad, and I get it. It's like, oh, Diddy, now Jay-Z's next. I've never seen him do nothing shady in front of me. Never. He's always been cool as hell and just high and by, cool. Like he's been cool. Mimi, we've been around him a couple times. I went by a video set one time. Dame Dash was there. We was all talking, shooting shit. He was a gentleman. He was not. I never seen him on no whole shit. I never seen him sloppy. I've never seen him out there drunk, and that's that. I'm sorry. The conspiracy theory y'all want. And I don't know, for some reason when my name is thrown in, like people just be believing the shit. Like I'm out here just everybody. I'm not. I'm too lazy to be a hoe, you guys. I really am.
Too
Way too
lazy to
lazy.
be
Ask
a
my
hoe.
ex. And if y'all have any questions, please ask.
Lazy
Seriously,
hoes are
because
the worst too. So
No,
yeah, for real.
the worst. Nobody wants a lazy ass.
No, that's the defeats the whole purpose.
Okay,
Claudia
I
have
have
a
a
list.
question.
Yes, I have a list.
My comments won't. They're stuck. How do I make them? How do I unstick them? They're
Mm,
not flowing.
not flowing.
Is that my internet issue?
It's probably just
on your
it's
end
probably
because
internet.
mine's are
Okay.
constantly
Can
moving.
you get closer to your router? You know where your router is?
Yeah, not where it's all the way in over there.
Okay. Does anyone else? You have a question, you said, right, Mimi?
No,
Or who has a
that was
question?
my question.
Oh,
So
Over
So
there.
let
I
me
always
ask you
wanted
this.
to ask,
Yeah.
when you are caught up in the limelight and make connection with these various celebrities, how do you deal with the rumors? Like the first time hearing a rumor, how did it affect you? Like when you first experienced a rumor, because I know after so many rumors, you learn how to strategize, ignore,
yeah.
whatever. But how did you handle the first rumor
The
that
first,
was ever?
um, the first real bad rumors about me were really bad because I know they came from inside the house. It was a bad breakup, and all of a sudden, like I started getting a new rumor like every month for like 3 years straight. And at the time, I thought, and I was wrong. Ignore them. People know you; they're not going to believe it. But I overestimated what people. I gave people more credit, and I let them. I didn't say anything, and they just grew and grew. And then when I get on a Housewives of Atlanta or a big show, people Google and they see those old rumors, and then they kick it
Use
back up. And
it. Use it.
it really depressed me. It really hurt my. I remember being at a family reunion, and I love going to my family reunions. At my grandmother's house, on her computer, looking up like blog shit, and I was had a stomach ache because I'm like, I really, for some reason, I really care what people think about me, and I wish I could be better at that. I'm working on it, but it still bothers me. So the whole thing, because I'm, of course, I'm a survivor of sexual assault, but majorly like most
Wow.
women. So being called a hoe is the one thing that really hurts me. So when I would date someone, that's one of the first things I would disclose to a man. And if that goes bad, that's the first thing they go for, right? The thing that hurts going to hurt you the most. And yeah, it hurt me, and I would defend myself. And I don't know what the right response is, Geisha. I really don't, because you want to defend yourself, But then people say, well, if you're defending yourself, you must be lying, or they must
Guilty
be
or
telling
yeah,
the
that
truth. Yeah, I
foolishness.
don't. What do you think? Like, what do you think the best way to handle a lie is? Because I don't know.
See, me per se, when people spread rumors about me, I just roast their ass. Excuse my friend.
You do.
I
You
roast
do.
them down. I do not care what people think. If it's an allegation, if it's alleged, and you really don't have no facts on it, facts is what really kind of damper my spirit. But when you're lying, I be like looking at you like, girl, you a whole joke. Boy, you a whole joke. Like, you don't have no facts. I've been like this, like, for a very long time. I've always had tough skin. Like, I really have. When people say something and it's meant to hurt me or target me and it's a lie, I can't really feel no type of way because I feel like you miserable. You just, I don't know. I feel
Right.
sorry for the
That's true.
person. I really feel sorry for them.
Mimi,
It,
how do you handle it?
I, I just had to learn to ignore it because of the platform that I was on. I got so much from every
yeah.
angle. It was insane.
Wow.
And there's really, you can't roast everybody. It's too
Mm-hmm.
much.
Yeah.
So I just had to ignore it. My best friend was block and delete.
Yeah.
Block
Yeah.
I
and
do
Uh-huh.
delete.
that too now when it's overbearing. I agree.
Block and delete, honey. And then sometimes when I post and go. I don't even go back and read the comments. And then
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait, and then I'll go back and then I'll just get rid of all the hate, block and delete, block
Yeah.
and delete. That's the only thing I can do because I can't come back at everybody.
It's
It's
true.
too much.
It's
And
true.
people are gonna believe what they want to
True.
believe. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can't change everybody's mind. I can't, plead my case to everybody. And even if I did, they might not believe it any fucking
Because
way.
if you
Yeah.
explain it and you break it down to them, they still gonna believe what they want to
Right.
believe, and they're still gonna
Period.
you a liar,
Period.
like you don't want to
Absolutely.
confess. So
So
that's
Someone's
just
gonna
hard.
clip. Someone's gonna clip that explanation I gave y'all tomorrow. They're gonna clip the part that makes me feel fucked up, and they're
Why
gonna
they
put that
do
on.
that?
They're gonna do
Why
that.
do they
I
do
will
that?
say it bothers me less now than it used to. It used to really devastate me. Now I'm like I kind of expect it.
mhm.
You know, I kind of expect, which is sad because it shouldn't be like that. And then I meet people and they're like, "You're nothing like I thought." I'm like, "Damn, I'm tired of proving myself. It's exhausting. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired."
I think you got to
Chalice.
treat it like like old Hollywood would treat it, because
Mm-hmm.
it's just, you know, I look at somebody and I hate to bring her up like that, but I mean, I look at Beyonce. I mean, you can imagine the rumors about her. From she's in the Illuminati all the way. I mean, there's so many. I think the way she handles it is probably the best because at the end of the day, it just mythological. I can't say the word. It's a mythology surrounded around your brand all of a sudden, which I think in this new environment we're in is
But
like,
some of these rappers and these artists put "I'm in the Illuminati" in their lyrics. And
mm,
I've heard these rappers say that. Like, it's various female rappers, when
if
they
they
throw a
say it,
little
they ain't
line
in
or a
it. They
bar,
ain't in
they
it.
say
That's
I'm
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
Illuminati, even though it's sarcasm. It's
Yeah.
sarcasm, but the viewers and the listeners really think they're being sincere.
Oh, they're using it to their benefit because it's just,
Hmm.
Right.
yeah, I'm in the Illuminati. That's why I'm here. That's that.
And
Yeah. But
then
again,
it
but
gets people talking. It gets
yeah,
people
exactly.
chatting, and it
Exactly.
gets people on the bandwagon of oh God. So it's tactics.
Okay,
Yeah.
People in the Illuminati don't say they're in the Illuminati. You just say
that's
That
true.
part.
Just like the mafia. My mom's from Italy, and I say, "Mom, tell me about the mafia." She's like, "There's no such thing as a mafia."
exactly.
Yes, there is.
Exactly.
We have a comment. Someone says, okay, all about the mud. 88 says, "These lives be a waste of time because they don't read the comments. They just want our views." Okay, ask your question. We will answer your
It's all
question.
good.
And by
Yeah.
the way, I can't. My internet is messed up over here, probably because of the weather. I'm not getting any questions. My shit stopped about 30 minutes ago.
Mm.
It's
If
just stuck.
Mm.
anybody sees anything that you guys see you want to address, please
So,
feel free.
somebody said it's the shoulders for me, Mimi. So go ahead. You doing your thing. Them shoulders is out. Shoulders out.
Been in the gym.
Oh my bride 38. I have a question. Okay, ask your question. What's your question? Were you friends with Aaliyah before she? I never met Aaliyah. I wish I did. I knew two people that were on the plane with her that passed the glam team.
Wow.
So yeah.